Hi everyone, Rob Phoenix here. I was going through the archived emails from my website, and there were a bunch that I missed over the years. Maybe I didn't respond, or I just didn't see it. Whatever. I have no idea. So I was kind of going through them lately, and I picked out some good questions, um, and I thought I would read the questions now and uh, offer up my thoughts on it. Some of the stuff was rubbish, and some were genuinely good. But all right, here's one. This one is from 2010. So sorry to that person. Hope it's not too late to answer your question. Okay, how much do you know about the Hexen cough? Why isn't the Hexen cough mentioned on your site? Do you send the illness to the Hexen cough when you powwow? There's some other choice words in that email. Apparently, this person didn't like me in 2010 and thought I was leaving out something important by not mentioning the Hexen cough. The Hexen cough it translates as the witch's head, I believe. It's a rock formation in eastern Pennsylvania, and I guess at one point in time, it was believed that powwowers in that area would pull the illness out of their client and send it into the Hexenkoff, this rock formation. I have never been there. I do not work in that way. I don't operate in that way where I'm pulling the illness out and tossing it into the Hexenkoff. It's I don't even know how far from my house. Could be 60 miles from here. I'm really not even sure. So, to that person, the reason that I don't talk about the Hexenkoff on the website is because it doesn't pertain to me. It doesn't pertain to the work that I do. I live in South Central Pennsylvania. I live just outside of Harrisburg, the state capital, just across the river. Um, a small little town called Lemoyne, and it's in Cumberland County, uh, nowhere near the Hexenkoff. So the answer is no. I don't use the Hexenkoff. I'm sorry I don't mention it on the website, but I don't know that much about it. Apparently, there was a book written by, I want to say Ned Heindel, but I'm not sure. I might mention that on the website, actually. Now that I say that name, Ned Heindel, it kind of rings a bell. But, yeah, I don't know. Sorry, but I don't mention the Hexenkoff. I don't work with the Hexenkoff. I don't use the Hexenkoff. There's something that I kind of the Hexenkoff, because it's in eastern Pennsylvania. I do know that there are people in that area that are uh, currently powwow, um, and so it's possible they're using the Hexenkoff. Powwow seems to be a bit what's the word? It might just be in my own mind, territorial. So if I get requests for healing and the individual is from eastern Pennsylvania, I'm familiar with one or two people in that area. I always reach out to them and say, would you like to speak to this client? Because I don't want to step on anyone's toes. If I get someone from Berks County, I reach out to the person I know in Berks County. Um, so it's like that. And just as I would hope that if one of those guys got a request for healing from someone in, say, Lemoyne, they would contact me to take care of that person because I live nearby. It's just kind of a respectful, unspoken thing in powwow. So it would be ridiculous for me to claim that I'm sending my stuff to the Hexenkoff, or to actually just like send my stuff to the Hexenkoff. Like, it's no, I'm not going to do that. So anyway, let's move on to another question. Let me move past that one. This one here. Uh, 2008 in Schuylkill County, Powwow is a restructuring of pre-Christian magic within Germanic culture. Wait, Powwow is a restructuring of pre-Christian magic within Germanic culture. It appears as if you have Christianized the practices. Okay. Um, I don't know where to start with that one. So please read through the website. This idea that I have Christianized Powwow. Powwow was always Christian. And in modern times, it has been neo-paganized. And that's a fact. That is the truth. That is indisputable. All right. So in the 90s, a work was published that has put this false idea into people's heads that powwow is just this fake, like, we're just pretending to be Christian just to hide our witchiness. Like, that's bullshit. The book was bullshit. The work is bullshit. It's a lie. And so it persists to this day. And so people say, you're practicing the Christian version of powwow. No, I'm practicing the real version of powwow. You, with your neo-paganness, are practicing this new, modern, made-up version of powwow. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Because I could go on and on about that topic, which I won't. I'm moving on because it's making me mad. All right, here we go. 2011. I think I actually met this person in real life. Okay. My family. Okay. My family is part Native American. You say you are a Euro American. What rights do you have to practice Native American rituals and sacred healing methods? What? You know, so I can tell that person didn't even look at the website. They just saw the word powwow and said, this guy is stealing. Literally, the only thing powwow has in common with Native American rituals is the word powwow. That's it. There's nothing Native American about the tradition of powwow. It's European. What right do you have to practice Native American rituals? I do not practice Native American rituals or sacred Native American healing methods. I know nothing about those. Nothing about Native American anything. So if anybody watching this video has any idea that just because it's called powwow, that somehow it's Native American or connected to Native American, anything at all, you're wrong. And just read the website, read the books, you'll be fine. I'm moving on from that one too. Move on. Oh yeah, this one I wanted to bring up. There we go. This is from, 2017. Do you feel as if you betrayed an oath when you revealed your teacher's name? Would Ida still support your work if she were alive today? Oh boy. So this is a nasty email. All right, this person, I believe I did meet this person a couple of years ago. We put together an event at the William Penn Museum in Harrisburg, and I did a powwow, discussion there, and there was an individual that I believe it was this person. I'd be willing to bet money on it. Do you feel as if you betrayed an oath when you revealed your teacher's name? Would Ida still support your work if she were alive today? So let me tell you something, Ida. Back in 2000 and something, I have no idea when. I can't even remember. It was so long ago. Could have been 2010, 2009. I don't remember, honestly. It could have been more recent than that. I just don't remember. I got an email through my website, and my website was mostly research oriented then. And she said, this woman said, there's a lady on my street that used to powwow for people. Her name is, I'm not going to tell you her name. I should set up a meeting with you. She might have some information for you. So I said, that's great. That sounds awesome. I would love to meet someone from back in the day that practiced powwow. So she arranged for me to go there. It was in Reading, Pennsylvania, and I drove to Reading, and I went to this elderly woman's home, and I wrote about this event on the website and in my book. And I also wrote, I'm calling her Ida. That name is fictitious. That's not her real name. Because this woman was very, very adamant that I do not bring up her name. Okay? So she said, leave her out of it. She spoke one charm to me, and then she gave me a written charm, and then she basically kicked me out of her house. I never spoke to her again. I didn't have a phone number for her. She didn't have an email address, at least that I knew of. And a few years later, well, a few years ago, maybe 2016, again, I can't remember, the woman who initially set up the contact with me sent me an email just to let me know that Ida had passed. She had passed away. She lived to be 100. And so for this, do you feel as if you betrayed an oath when you revealed your teacher's name? No, because I didn't reveal her name. Would Ida still support your work if she were alive today? To be honest, Ida never supported my work. She wasn't interested in it. She didn't want her name out there because she didn't want people coming to her house. So, and I didn't ask many questions. She didn't give me an opportunity to. So, I had a lot of ideas. Why not? Maybe she was overwhelmed with people. Maybe she was just too tired. Maybe she had a bad experience. I don't know. It was none of my business. So this person, do I feel as if I betrayed an oath? Again, no, because I didn't reveal her name. And I never once revealed either of the two charms she taught me, even though the one is a common one right from a long lost friend. But I'm not going to tell you which one. And the other thing, I'd never seen it before. I don't know where she came across such a thing. It's a horrible thing. Never used it. Never will. Never. Don't even know how she had it. But anyway, so that email is it's just ridiculous. Let's see. I do this one. Do you use the red and black and white candles in your work? My grandmother always used 3-colored candles in her powwow therapy. No. No, I don't use candles in my powwow. Maybe some people do. I do not. I have not seen anything. Again, prior to the neo-pagan, the Wiccanization of powwow, I've not seen anything about candles. This is what I drink. So, on that note, God, I could go through some of these. Anyway, when you put yourself out there, you kind of get some nasty, weird emails. And you get a lot of emails from people who don't even take a minute to actually look through your website. So to these people that wrote to me, you're probably sincere in your questioning, but really all you had to do was read through the website and read carefully. Don't make assumptions based on a title or something. Do your research, is what I mean to say. So thanks for watching this. I hope it answered some questions, and if I come across any more, I'll put it out there either on the website or maybe I'll make a little discussion like this. Cocktail hour with the powwow guy. All right, guys. God bless you all. Have a good evening.